Hello, flowers. I hope everyone's doing good this evening. If you haven't noticed a trend, I record at night, and this is because I have 3 kids. And I don't always get the time to myself that I would like, but this time is good. So tonight we are going to talk about the solar plexus chakra. The solar plexus chakra is your third chakra, and it is our power center. It's also called the jewel city. So this is where we store our not only creative energy, but our energy towards powering self-esteem and self-worth. So in this chakra, there are a lot of things that obviously get missed. The bottom 3 chakras are the chakras that connect us most to the earthly world that we live in. And most people don't think about working on those chakras as much as they do the higher chakras, because the higher chakras take you into a different form of compassion, love, spirituality, just a lot of deeper things. But because we have to spend most of our moments in the real world, and we have to find the strength that we need in order to function in the real world, I think the bottom 3 chakras are so important. So with the third chakra, this, like I said, is our power center. So I've chosen some stones that will help you to use that energy and create the power that you need within that power center, and fuel some of your projects, fuel some of the things that maybe you were afraid to try to go out and do, and now you have the energy to do. I know for myself, my solar plexus chakra was probably the chakra that I didn't work on. Like, I worked on everything else. But my 3rd and 7th chakras are the chakras that I have probably shied away the most, because they are the realest ones when it comes to spirituality and ambition, if you ask me. Just drive, energy. And some people are like, well, why would you shy away from feeling your ambition? Well, the solar plexus chakra is also what people will refer to when you call someone yellow bellied. There are some things that I fear. True potential can be good and bad. I want everything, but do I really want the good and the bad? That's what you have to think about. So I want it all at this point in my life. I'm a fearless mama. After having 3 kids, I can do anything. And so can you. So let me tell you about the stones that I chose this evening that are going to fuel your solar plexus chakra, in addition to giving you some motivation to finding different tools that are going to fuel that chakra, okay? So I've taken some notes so I can stay on task. And the stones that I've chosen are, my first stone is pyrite. Isn't it beautiful? So, a little bit of a history lesson. In the beginning, there was the gold rush, okay? Well, not the very beginning, but obviously the gold rush in the West. And a lot of miners were finding pyrite and thought it was gold. But they actually call pyrite fool's gold. It's a very beautiful color, and it really looks like gold, but it's a stone. So, pyrite, it's for protection from the environmental pollutants. That can be physical, mental, spiritual, whatever you may think it could be. Physical well-being, and it enhances and strengthens the mind, and it increases willpower. So we need this, right? When we're trying to tackle a new barrier that we may have in our lives, and we're lacking a little bit of the confidence that we may need, because we're human. This happens to us. This is a stone that would definitely aid you in tackling that goal and give you the willpower and strength of mind to do it, okay? The next stone I've chosen is orange calcite. This is what orange calcite looks like. It's a really pretty orange, rich color with a little bit of white in there. If you ask me, it kind of looks like an orange slice. I really like oranges. I like tangerines and stuff. But this is a good piece of orange calcite. And orange calcite integrates the spiritual realm with the physical realm. So it's like I said, the seventh chakra is one of the chakras that I'm still like, I'm not afraid of it. But the connection between our chakras is so huge because a lot of times we feel as though we have to work on in a specific order. We really don't. It's good to work your way from the bottom to the top, but it's also good to understand how different chakras resonate with each other and how opening those chakras can help to open higher chakras. So orange calcite also enhances creativity. So if you're trying to fuel a project, if you're trying to figure out something that you want to accomplish, this is a good stone to use for that. The next stone that I chose is citrine. So my citrine has a little bit of mixture of like white citrine in it and golden yellow, or if you would like to call it orange citrine. And it is just really just beautiful. I mean, I just love crystals and stones because they are just such a true reflection of the earth. But citrine, it stimulates your brain, It strengthens intellect, and it promotes motivation, encourages self-expression, and releases depression, fears, and phobias. This is what we need when we're trying to tackle anything that we are afraid of. Fears, phobia, depression. We need none of that when we're trying to achieve our goals. So citrine is a great stone. I also read something about how to place citrine. I will have to get back to you later and possibly update this post with the knowledge of citrine. But it's about placing it in a specific place, like in your office or in a certain type of hemisphere, north, south, east, west, however you want to call it. But it is, when you place it in these areas, it strengthens the capability of citrine. So like I said, I'll get back to you on that one. The last stone I chose was quartz. I just love quartz. Who doesn't love quartz, right? It is so beautiful. This is another huge chunk that I have, and I have some quartz available at Sugar Love in very limited quantities, but this is one of the chunks that I have available. This is a larger chunk. It's a point at one end and it's raw at the other end. So here's a little bit more knowledge about quartz. Like I said, it's a powerhouse. Anywhere you put it, it crushes this competition. It's the most powerful, excuse me, I'm tongue tied. It's the most powerful crystal in the mineral world, okay? It's going to amplify any type of energy that you want to resonate. So if you're trying to resonate confidence, if you're trying to resonate positivity, if you're trying to resonate just being a badass, fearless person, quartz is going to be your crystal. It is going to amplify that energy, and it's going to make sure that those intentions come into fruition, okay? So this is quartz. If you ever come across any of these stones are available in a multitude of places, flea markets, anywhere like that. Pick some up and experiment with them and have fun, okay? So we're going to ring the bowl. This is the bowl for solar plexus chakra, and the note is E. So enjoy. How do you feel? Good, I hope. If you have any questions, feel free to put them in my comments below. I love answering questions, okay? And sometimes a lot of these things can be really complicated. So ask away. Tonight I'm wearing rhodonite and my crystal hive, which is also available at Sugared Love in very limited quantities. I'm wearing lapis lazuli. I'm wearing a family heirloom, which my grandmother gave me. Isn't it beautiful? It has like every stone in it. And I know I had some earrings and I'm still looking for them. Don't tell her, but you know. And I'm also wearing blue topaz, okay? And a drezzy, a really pretty drezzy stone. So, like I said, if you have any questions, feel free to ask in my comments below, okay? Have a good night, love flowers.